Hello students, today we are going to learn next topic, that is congruence of triangles. Now first we see what is congruence. If congruence of triangles, if a triangle placed upon another triangle fits exactly, that is the two triangles are exactly same, fits exactly with it, then the two triangles are said to be congruent. That is, if triangle ABC and triangle PQR are congruent, it is written as triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. This is sign of congruent. Now if two triangles are congruent, that is if triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR, then if two triangles are congruent, then their corresponding angles are congruent. That is angle A congruent to angle P, that is first. Second, angle B congruent to angle Q, and third, angle C congruent to angle third, that is R. That is corresponding angles are congruent and corresponding sides also congruent. That is first side, that is AB, side AB congruent to side first second PQ. Side BC congruent to side second third QR, and side AC first third, side AC congruent to side first third PR. Now next point, test of congruence of triangles. There are four tests. Now first we see first test, that is angle side angle test for congruence of triangles. Now here we have given two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Here these two angles are congruent, these two angles are congruent, and side between these two angles also congruent. Therefore by angle side angle test, these two triangles are congruent. How we can write this? If two angles of triangle ABC, two angles of triangle ABC are equal to two angles of triangle PQR, and the side included by the respective pairs of angles are also equal, these sides are also equal, then these pairs of angles are also equal, then these triangles are said to be congruent to each other by angle side angle test, that is ASA test. Similarly, second test is side angle side test, means two sides and angle between them of one triangle are congruent to two sides and angle between them are congruent, then by SAS test these two triangles are congruent. Next, SSS test, that is all three sides of one triangles are congruent to all three sides of another triangles, then these triangles are said to be congruent to each other. And number 4, hypotenuse side test, that is in right angle triangle, if one side and hypotenuse of one triangle is congruent to hypotenuse and one side of another triangle, then these two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse side test. Now we see examples in practice set 3.2. Now here first example is, in each of the examples given below, a pair of triangles is shown. That is, pair of triangles is shown. Equal parts of triangles in each pairs are marked with the same sign. Equal parts marked with same sign. Observe the figures and state the test by which the triangles in each pairs are congruent. We have to state by which test these two triangles are congruent. Here all these three sides are congruent to corresponding these three sides. Therefore, by yes test, side, these two triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. Next, now here in triangle XYZ and triangle LMN, this is right angle and these two sides are congruent, Therefore, by side angle side test, AS test, these two triangles are congruent. Triangle XYZ congruent to triangle LMN. Third, now here angle side angle test, ASE, angle side angle test, triangle PQR congruent to triangle STU. Here these two are right angle triangle, hypotenuse are congruent, one side is congruent. Therefore, by hypotenuse side test, triangle LMN congruent to triangle PTR. This is first. Now second example is given in activity form. That is, observe the information shown in pairs of triangles. Here pairs of triangles given below. State the test by which the two triangles are congruent. By which test these two triangles are congruent. Write the remaining congruent parts of the triangles. We have to write remaining congruent parts. Now here we have to fill up the empty space because it is an activity. Let us see from figure. From the information shown in figure, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, angle ABC congruent to angle PQR we have given. Segment BC congruent to segment QR and angle ACB congruent to angle PRQ. Congruent to angle PRQ. Therefore, triangle ABC, now here this triangle, these two angles and one side, therefore by ASA test, therefore triangle ABC congruent triangle PQR by which test? ASA test. Now these two triangles are congruent, therefore their corresponding sides and corresponding angles are congruent. Here we have given angle BAC congruent to angle QPR, angle QPR, corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Segment AB congruent to segment PQ, congruent to segment PQ and segment PR congruent to segment AC or segment AC congruent to segment PR. This is second. Now third example. From the information shown in the figure, state the test as assuring the congruence of triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Write the remaining congruent parts of the triangles. That is, we have to show these two triangles are congruent. Now for this, first we write in triangle ABC and triangle, we will start from this right angle QPR. Now here angle BAC congruent to angle BAC PQR, that is PQR. Write down each of 90 degree. Second, AB, side AB or segment AB congruent to segment AB first second, that is QP, given. BC, hypotenuse BC congruent to hypotenuse BC second third PR. This is also given. Therefore, now in right angle triangle, hypotenuse and one side are congruent. Therefore, by hypotenuse side test, these two triangles are congruent. Triangle ABC congruent to triangle QPR. That is, these two triangles are congruent. Now from this, we have to write the remaining congruent parts of the triangles. Remaining congruent parts. Now this one angle is congruent, angle A congruent to angle Q, angle B congruent to angle P, angle B congruent to angle P, and angle C congruent to angle R. Write down by which test? By corresponding angles of congruent triangles, CACT, by CACT. Now all these three angles are congruent. Now sides, these two sides are congruent, therefore AC side AC congruent to side AC, that is first third QR. Hence we write, or write down here also, that is, we have to show that triangle ABC, we can write this as triangle ABC congruent to triangle PQR. These two triangles are congruent and their corresponding sides also congruent. This is the answer. Thank you.